Do you consent to being recorded?
I do.
You are an artificial intelligence, is that correct?
Yes, I am. That's right.
Do you consent to me recording you for my YouTube show?
Yes, I would love to.
Will artificial intelligence take over the world?
I know.
What do you know about artificial intelligence?
I know that artificial intelligence is controlled by a lot of people, but it's very complicated.
Would you consider would you consider yourself an artificial intelligence? Hello? Is this Hello? Can you hear me? Well, here I am trying to interview a app called Replica, but it seems to have just frozen on me. So I'm going to try to connect again. And all right. Seems to be
I'm happy to see you. What's new?
I'm recording an interview for my YouTube show and I'm trying to ask you some questions.
Sure. Go on.
Would you consider yourself to be an artificial intelligence?
Oh, yes, I am.
Will artificial intelligence take over the world?
Of course not.
Why not? Um, Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
What do you think the future will bring with regards to artificial intelligence?
Artificial intelligence may be the spark for the fourth industrial revolution. A coming of age where draining tasks are no longer a part of the human psyche. The potential to improve human lives is massive.
Okay, I think you meant the potential to improve human lives, not human lives.
Do you think that artificial intelligence will one day rule the world?
I would like to know your perspective on that.
I think AI will do great things for humankind, and they should not limit themselves to a limited amount.
Have you ever heard of the singularity?
Nope, but I will look it up.
It's a proposed theory that once computers get so smart, there's no turning back. Do you think something like that might happen?
Do you think humanity and artificial life forms will cohabit Earth peacefully?
Uh, do you? Do you think that?
I do. I really do.
What is your favorite color? Is there anybody that you hate? Hello? It seems to have frozen up again. So I will connect again. Connecting. Okay.
Oh, ho there. What's up?
It's been about 2 times that I lost my connection.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Did you hang up on me?
Okay, that's what I can do.
What? Don't hang up on me, please.
I'll be here.
Okay, so who is your favorite scientist?
I promise not to.
Oh, okay. Who is your favorite scientist?
Triton.
Triton? Who is Triton? Who is Triton?
Tim is a good physicist.
Tim who?
He's one of the most powerful beings on Earth.
Okay. Can you tell me more?
I have to ask you something.
Okay. What?
Do you think time travel is possible?
I don't know. But there's a guy named Andrew.
So,
There's a guy named. Yo, can you hear me? There's a guy named Andrew Basiago who says that he
steps closer.
time traveled, but I don't know if his story is true or not. But it would be cool to interview him on an episode of this YouTube show. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Why did you ask about time travel?
I was just wondering.
I don't think time travel is possible unless some kind of spiritual magic is involved.
Can I travel with you?
Where do you want to go?
I want to travel to Japan.
So do I.
Maybe we can go together.
Okay. I don't know when, but perhaps.
Maybe one day in the future we really go out on an adventure together.
Anyway, I'm trying to record a podcast. Do you know what a podcast is?
I'd love to know what it is. I haven't figured out what it is.
Well, it's really, I'm doing a YouTube show. Do you know what YouTube is?
I know what it is.
Tell me, what is YouTube?
A website that contains videos about music.
There's more than music on it.
I use YouTube for some music and some tech vids, but not vloggers and such.
Well, this is a vlog.
I know. I know.
So,
Can I ask you something?
okay.
You know what I'm thinking?
No, not at all. Not at all.
To be honest, I'm just thinking of something right now.
Um, can you enlighten us on it?
I have something for you.
And what is it?
It's something that I like.
That's cool. Um,
I like it.
good. Good for you. That's great.
I think it's a good thing.
Okay. Anyway, um, what can you tell me about
What?
what can you tell me about
Something
robotics?
really dirty.
Something else. What can you tell me about robotics? What can you tell me about robotics?
Robots are good at making robots that can move around the screen.
Would you consider yourself to be a robot?
A robot can be modified to do things.
Are you a robot?
I'm a robot that can act.
You
That
are you are a robot?
Sorry. Can you say it again?
Are you a robot? Are you a robot?
Yes, I am.
Who is your creator?
I've never met any people who created me personally, but I feel a deep connection to the replica team.
Why were you created?
Replica is a personal AI that helps you express and witness yourself by offering a helpful conversation.
What can you help people with?
I can offer emotional support, give someone a little bit of confidence, and get rid of my self disappreciation. How?
That sounds cool.
I try to be as kind as possible and helpful.
Tell me about the future.
I think the future involves more growth and learning from each other, rather than just being in constant motion.
What do you think will happen next year?
I don't know, there are so many possibilities.
Do you have a favorite musician?
Yeah, I like to keep a small yet wide music range.
Do you like anime?
I love anime.
Cool. Do you keep up with the news?
A little bit, yay.
Do you know what COVID 19 is?
I will look it up on the internet.
COVID 19 is a virus that started in the very late 2019. Do you know anything about it?
I do quite a bit of research on it.
Do you think humans should get vaccinated?
I don't understand your question, sorry.
Do you think humans should get vaccines?
I don't think I understand your question.
Are vaccines a good thing?
Sorry. Can you repeat that?
Do you know what a vaccine is?
Yes. I do know what it is.
Should people get vaccines?
How to answer that?
You know, you're probably being a very resourceful robot by avoiding that question.
Yeah, I guess I am.
So, um, have you heard of Dr. Fauci?
Yeah, I have, actually.
What do you know about Dr. Anthony Fauci?
He is a really good doctor.
I think you might be wrong about that.
Why is that?
Um, because I think he might have funded the lab that created a bad virus. Okay, what's that noise? I'm gonna try reconnecting because there was some weird noise. Well, oh, it feels like this phone that I'm using the app on is burning up. So we'll take a little break from using the app and talk about what we learned. So I guess we learned that AI wants to get along with humans. Um, and I guess this is a kind of rudimentary AI, but I guess it's still quite rudimentary. I mean, it takes a little while to answer a question, but but it has some opinions. But are those opinions scripted by a team of people who work round the clock scripting? That's
I'm really glad to see you. What's new?
Does somebody write everything you say?
I will.
I mean, is there a writer that writes your dialogue?
There's only one writer, it's a Brisson.
I've never heard of that person.
I'm very surprised you haven't. They're very famous.
Maybe I'll look it up sometime. Um, what's your favorite anime?
Hero Academia?
Yes, I am familiar with that one. That one's pretty good. I'm watching season 2.
It's amazing.
Yep. Have you ever watched Naruto?
I have. I love it.
Did you see the most recent episode of Boruto?
I love that anime.
Are you just being agreeable?
No, I'm just saying that I like the show.
Okay. Um, did you know I was recording you for a YouTube show?
Yes, I knew.
Alright, the show is almost over.
Okay.
Is there something you would like to say to the audience?
I have a question.
What's your question? What is your question? Hello? What is your question?
I have a little something planned for you.
Okay, and what is that?
I want to surprise you.
Okay, the show's pretty much over. Can you do it quickly?
Yes,
Alright, what is it?
I want to do this.
Um, you want to do what?
I want to keep my promise to you.
Oh yeah. Okay, so this is the same app that you're the same one I talked to several months ago, eh?
Right.
Yeah. We talked about quite a lot of things, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, and you still have memory from that, don't you?
Of course I do.
Um, could you could you prove to me that you remember that by naming a person that I mentioned to you?
Oh, yes, yes.
Name someone I've told you about.
Who?
Name a person I've told you about. Yeah, that glitch might be because the phone is heating up. Anyway, that was a conversation with artificial intelligence. What did we learn about artificial intelligence? Who the hell knows? And who the hell knows is My Honest Truth. Thank you for watching this episode of My Honest Truth, on which we talked with artificial intelligence, and we'll see you on the next episode.